The floppy disk. Before cloud storage, before USB drives, before instant downloads, there was this small square of plastic and metal. It wasn't just a tool, it was your digital life. Every document, every program, every photo fit into this tiny thing. You didn't save files for fun. Space was precious. Every kilobyte mattered. And you had to think carefully about what went on that disk. But the real magic? It wasn't in the size or speed. It was how it made us respect technology. We learned patience waiting for data to load. We understood responsibility because if something broke, it could be gone forever. Back then, we weren't protected from mistakes. We were taught through them. Today, everything is so easy. Clouds hold our memories. Hard drives store endless amounts of information, and we don't even think twice about saving things. But sometimes I wonder if we miss out on something important. That feeling when you finally got it right, when all those little bits came together perfectly. Maybe the floppy disk isn't just old tech. Maybe it reminds us of an era where technology wasn't perfect but powerful. An era where progress felt earned, not given. So next time you see one of these, remember, this little piece of history represents more than just 1.44 megabytes. It represents lessons learned, patience built, and trust gained with technology. Because back then, we knew there was no undo button. There was only forward. What do you think? Do you have any stories about using floppy disks? Share them below! Let me know which retro tech should I cover next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more videos like this. Thanks for watching! See you in the next video, remembering the floppy disk, a symbol of simpler times, where technology was both challenging and rewarding. This device shaped generations, instilling valuable skills and values. Its legacy lives on as a reminder of the power of innovation and the importance of cherishing each moment. This is the cassette player, a relic of a time when music wasn't just an app, but something you held in your hands. It was more than technology, it was art. The tape itself felt like magic. To whom this tape belongs, a personal touch that made every song feel special. And then there were mixtapes. Someone poured their heart into creating them, carefully selecting songs to tell a story, to capture a feeling or express love. You didn't scroll through endless playlists. You pressed play and waited for the perfect moment. Sometimes you had to rewind halfway through just to get back to where you started. But every second mattered because each note, each beat carried weight. It wasn't background noise. It was intentional sound. Listening meant being present. No distractions, no notifications, just you and the music. It taught us patience, mindfulness, and how to truly appreciate what we heard. We don't make mixtapes anymore. Music has become disposable. But with these tapes, everything changed. Every song became meaningful. Every pause was part of the experience, and every rewinding, that was part of the journey. Maybe it's not about going back to old tech. Maybe it's about remembering how to slow down, how to be fully engaged with whatever we do. Because sometimes less really is more. What was on your favorite mixtape? Let me know in the comments below! I'd love to hear those stories. So next time you press play, remember this. It's not just about hearing music, it's about experiencing it. Take a breath, close your eyes, and let yourself be here. Because maybe, just maybe, slowing down isn't so bad after all. Hit stop, take a break, and come back when you're ready to listen again. Remember, good things happen when you give them space. Cassettes weren't just about listening to music. They reminded us how to live in the moment. How often are we actually present today? Think about it. Let me know. Remember the payphone? Before smartphones, before instant messaging, before being always connected, there was this. Communication wasn't constant. It was intentional. You didn't call whenever you wanted. You called when it mattered. You searched for a phone. You carried coins. You remembered numbers because nothing was saved for you. Every call had weight. Every second counted. You couldn't talk forever. You had to say what mattered. Quickly, clearly. Because when the call ended, that was it. No follow-up message. No second chance seconds later. Just silence, and sometimes waiting. Waiting for the next call, the next moment, the next opportunity to connect. But in that limitation, there was something powerful. People listened more, spoke more carefully, valued the connection because it wasn't always available. It had to be earned. And maybe we lost something important along the way. Maybe we stopped valuing connection because now we're always connected. We don't search anymore. We just swipe. We don't remember numbers. They're saved. We don't say what matters most quickly or clearly because there's no time limit. There's no silence, Just more noise, more distractions, more everything. But maybe sometimes less is more. Maybe we need to go back to searching for payphones again. Not literally, but figuratively. To find value in each call, each message, each conversation. Because every moment counts, every word matters, every connection should be earned. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Do you miss these old ways of connecting? Or are you happy with how things are today? Let's talk about it. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. The simple act of dialing a number felt like magic. It was tangible proof that someone existed out there, waiting to connect with you. That anticipation as the phone rang, the thrill of hearing a familiar voice. It created an unspoken bond between two souls, separated only by distance. In this age of instant communication, have we lost touch with the beauty of waiting? Have we forgotten the power of anticipation? Maybe it's time to rediscover the joy of simply being present, of putting down the devices and picking up the phone. Because sometimes, the simplest connections hold the greatest meaning. So next time you see one of these vintage relics, take a moment to appreciate its history. Remember the stories it could tell if walls could speak. Who knows, you might even inspire someone else to make a real connection. Thanks for watching!